This is the SES Defender of Freedom uploading data log for days 103 through 105 of the Galactic War. Hello Data Archive, Helldivers have continued to impress our citizens and new recruits to meet the objective of our current major order. Even with the heavy focus on the Terminid front, we are still falling behind on our progress. Luckily, the majority of our campaigns have still been successful. At the start of day 103, there were 3 new attacks in Vernon Wells, Virillia 5, and Fenrir 3. Considering the significance of our new training facilities recently commissioned in Vernon Wells, it was of utmost importance to successfully defend the automaton attack. And with the added support of the new Super Earth Armed Forces graduates right out of the training facilities, we saw the swift defense of Fenrir 3? The outbreaks caused by the Meridia supercolony continued to be stomped by the Helldivers. But of course, following this, Helldivers then redirected all forces to the defense of the training facility liberation of Pandion 24. Voting with their deployments, Helldivers declared that the Terminid defenses and liberations will be prioritized for the sake of generating more kills for the Major Order. This unfortunately cost the defense of both Vernon Wells and Virillia 5. Despite the loss of Vernon Wells, we have not been able to observe any effect on the increased liberation rates. There may be time yet to save the facilities on the planet, as we still maintain 50% of the planet's liberation. With this in mind, Helldivers have continued their efforts in Vernon Wells to save our training facilities. Shortly afterwards, there was a new Terminid outbreak on Turing. The Meridia supercolony continues to launch spores that endure the vacuum of space. Fortunately, like previous defenses, the non-thinkers were squashed in short order. Some Helldivers not even aware the attack occurred. For the remainder of the day, honor-bound Helldivers continued to deploy in Vernon Wells in the effort to re-liberate the planet and rescue the next graduating class from their training facilities. Helldivers have reported comments that Sea volunteers hope to get deployed to the training facilities on the Terminid front, as it is more likely to be successfully defended in those regions, which is preposterous, and these individuals have been re-educated. It is obviously very rare that we lose to any automaton attacks. But at the end of day 104, we were no longer on pace to meet the Major Order in time, despite heavily focusing on the Terminid front. Throughout day 105, no further attacks occurred, and Helldivers focused on the liberation of Pandion 24 and Vernon Wells. A seemingly impossible planet to liberate, the foggy Pandion 24 has been under Terminid control for the past 15 days. But with new Sea volunteers on the planet, Helldivers were able to carve through the heavy Terminid resistance and liberate the planet before the end of day 105. At the end of day 105, it seems we will not be able to get enough kills to complete the Major Order in time. However, we have nearly regained control over Vernon Wells, as well as only requiring one more planet to regain full control over the Jinshi sector. Fact Bay and Hellmire are the only 2 liberation campaigns left on the Terminid front. This concludes this data log for days 103 to 105 Data Archive. While we may not be able to complete the numbers requested by High Command, Super Earth citizens witnessed that every Terminid attack was crushed in short time, and Pandion 24 was also liberated. We remain in a good position against the Terminid supercolony, but must recover our losses against the automatons. The Defender of Freedom is deploying Helldivers to Vernon Wells.